Now, the next stage was moving from primary school to secondary school, which meant less play and more hard work, buckling down to education, getting things done. The school was much further away, about 1.5 hours each way, travelling to and from school. I was given bus fare, but I decided to save the bus fare and walk instead and use that money to save for a rainy day. It was my choice. And one devastating thing happened on the first day of my secondary school. At the age of 12, on the first day, which was daunting in itself, at the end of the day, I was running home from school and somebody tripped me over at the top of the hill and I fell on the concrete, badly grazing my legs, arms and face, and it just knocked me off my balance. So I recovered from that and went back to school, and as I went through secondary school, it was all go, 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 hard work, in and out of lessons, homeworks, assignments, all kinds of things, and also carrying on with the chores at home. And with parents who didn't pay much attention to education or ask for our well-being, they basically just expected us to get on with things, and so we were on our own. No one was coming. So as a child, I realized I was on my own and no one was coming, so I got on with things. Just got on with it. And because I was finding it difficult to study and very fearful of failing exams, I worked extra hard, and even extra hard on top of that in order to make sure that I wouldn't fail. And I succeeded. I managed to get A, B grades in everything. Usually A's and B's were the only grades I would accept. And every now and then I have a C. So I did well by making sure that even though I was struggling, I worked my way through to get my education to the highest level I possibly could. No tutors, no help, nothing. No motivation from parents. Nobody to encourage you, no brothers or sisters to help you. I was on my own, doing it. And there was nowhere to go to complain about anything. Just had to get on with things. And we did. Got through the GCSEs, got good grades, got about 9 or 10 GCSEs with good grades, nothing below a B. The one exam I did fail in my GCSE is my English. But then I retook it and got an A. So, smashed it. Again, I had to work super hard to get that A. Now, from the GCSEs, I was able to then move on to A levels. Being in the UK, that's what the system was. You go from GCSEs to A levels. And for my A levels, I picked maths, physics, and chemistry. They were super hard subjects to pick. And again, I worked and sacrificed all of my spare time to make sure that I got the right grades. And unlucky for me, at the time of my final exams, I had my wisdom teeth coming out, which caused me tremendous pain and didn't give me the grades I needed to get into pharmacy.
So from what I heard, it's really impressive how resilient and determined the child was, despite the challenges like the long commute, the financial constraints, and the initial setback of the accident. They really showed incredible perseverance. The fact that they chose to walk to school to save money and still excelled academically. That's really amazing and such a powerful journey. It's clear that the dedication and perseverance shine through every step of the way, even when faced with setbacks like the pain from wisdom teeth or not getting into the first choice course. You adapted and found a path that